Hello.
Yeah, hey, am I speaking to the owner?
Of what?
The owner of Atlantic Roofing Systems?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, great. So my name's Aryan. Look, I'll be super upfront with you, man. This is a cold call. So I do have an interesting offer that I believe can benefit your business. Do you have 30 seconds to hear me out?
What's up?
Yeah, perfect. So we help roofers get new jobs. So basically new roof replacements. And we do it in an interesting way where we use an AI system that we have developed, like in-house, that can scrape the internet. So basically, Google and other platforms such as Angie, Home Advisor, things that I'm already sure you're very familiar with. And this AI can target homeowners that have shown interest in getting a new roof in the past month. So say around like 30 days. And along with that, we use AI to follow up with these homeowners to get them to book an appointment directly with your business. So my question to you, man, is would you be able to handle more roof replacement jobs this month, or are you only looking for the spring?
I mean, right now the weather's too cold to be installing roofs.
Yeah, of course.
We're probably looking out for another month.
Yeah, of course, of
Um,
course.
but I mean, if I mean, we could always sell more. How much do you guys charge per lead? How does that work with you guys?
Yeah, so when it comes to the price, great question. It really depends on like a lot of factors. So mostly on like volume, like how many jobs can you handle? But just to give you, a quick answer, we operate on like a pay per job basis. So, we take a commission or like a fixed fee of the jobs that we can bring you. And then of course, right, if we can do, good business and have, lots of jobs, we'll give you a discount, but typically we just charge like a fixed fee or commission, right?
A what? A what? How much commission?
We just charge a fixed fee or commission. So say like a job is like one roofing job is typically around 10,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
We would take around like 10%. So 10% of 10,000 is pretty sure 1,500.
Man, that's eating into
Yeah,
my
1,000, yeah.
profits quite a
Yeah.
bit right there. 10%'s a whole lot.
Yeah. So so
Um,
so that's just like an average, but that's why I mentioned earlier it depends on a lot of factors. So it depends on like your revenue, how many jobs you're doing. So obviously like it wouldn't be 10%. It would go based off your business. So it could be 7%, like 5%, 12%. It really depends on your business and how well you're doing.
and there's just no pay per lead,
Yeah.
so it's only that fixed percent.
Yeah. So you only give us, so we only take money for like the jobs that we bring you. So after you get paid, we get paid. So we're not taking money from you if you don't get paid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just because I mean, and out here in this market, like profit margins really aren't that high,
Of course, I
and
understand that.
so I mean, I don't know. You guys probably are nationwide. This
Yeah.
market out here, man, that's gonna Man, that I mean, even I had a company do that, and I tried them, and they only took 3% off the revenue, and it just ate so much into my freaking my because you're not taking it off my profit, you're taking it off the whole job,
Yeah.
and so in like Colorado, because I was out there, this would be awesome because my profit margins were like 175 to 100% profit margins out there.
Wow.
So that would have been fine. But out here, it's closer to 25 to 30. And
Hmm.
so, if I'm paying you even 3% off of that, it's just not going to work for this market out here. I would probably look for more of, hey, I'm paying per lead.
Okay.
Um, so I mean, that's just where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah.
I punched the numbers in, and I mean, if I'm spending, let's just kind of ballpark it here. If I'm charging, you know, 10,500 on a roof, and I'm even giving you 3%, That's $315 for that
Yeah.
closed
Right.
sale. I mean, that would be a little bit more worth it for me. Um, but if we're getting up to there in the fives and the sevens, man, that's eating into my profit margins a whole
Okay.
lot because my cost on that 10 grand
Yeah.
is going to be more like eight and a half grand for me. And so if I'm paying you 5% even on that, that's like, man, I'm not really making much profit on that.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at, man.
Okay.
You guys don't have a pay per lead kind of process at all?
Yeah, yeah. So I totally understand where you're coming from. So before we actually get to price, which I'm totally good with, changing the pricing system that we use. So I'm okay with complying with how you want to go around, paying. But I want to learn more about, your business and the criteria of homeowners you want and, how many jobs you want, your goals. And then we can move on to pricing because if pay per commission doesn't work for you, because I understand profit margins, we can maneuver and we can talk about pricing, but I really just want to understand you and your business, and then obviously we can see if we're compatible with working with each other. So does that sound fair?
Yeah, man, that sounds fair.
All right, perfect. So, I mean, obviously explaining the system on, call would be quite complicated. So, I mean, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to set up, a quick 15-minute Google meeting, either on, yeah, yeah. So tomorrow would be best.
Okay, I'm kind of sick right now.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm not doing any video calls. I'm not even going out right now. Do you have any availability next week?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. I do have availability next week. Let me just pull up my calendar and give me just 1 minute. Calendars. Wait a minute. Yeah, so I totally understand you're sick. I don't want to put, extra stress on you. So we can think of something. Okay, yeah. So just to re-clarify, like pay per lead would be the best in your case because, profit margins are low and even you said 3% would be eating into your pocket. So, okay, yeah, makes total sense. I understand where you're coming from. And then in Colorado, wow, so in Colorado, you're getting 75 to 100% profit margins. And down
Yeah,
here,
Colorado's a different market, and I
yeah,
mean, I
yeah.
mean, I'm sure if I target the right people out here, I can get there. But on average, I am not really making much profit on the residential stuff out here. I do a
Hmm.
lot of federal, and so that's mainly, I mean, I don't really do a lot of residential, but um, it's just tough market out here for residential because there's thousands of roofers, so
Yeah.
the competition drives that price really low.
Hmm. Okay, I
Um,
totally understand. Yeah.
so
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, and by the way, man, what's your name? I didn't get that in the starting.
yeah, no, it's Josh.
Josh, all right, great to meet you, man. My name is Aryan. Yeah, so when it comes to the timings of the meeting, how does a Tuesday at say 12 sound?
Let me see. Yeah, that works, man. If you shoot me an
Perfect.
email with a calendar invite, I'll be
Yeah,
sure
of
to make
course.
time for that.
So Tuesday at 12, and let me just, and what is a good email to send this invite to?
Josh at a roofingsystem.com.
Josh at aroofing system.com. So let me just repeat that. Josh at so AROOFINGSYSTEM, then .com.
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. So you should, and all right, EST, save it, perfect. All right, so you should have just gotten an email in your inbox right now with a calendar invite for 12 p.m. on Tuesday. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, okay, so it says it's confirmed.
Yep, I just got it, man.
All right, perfect, perfect. So it was great having this conversation with you, Josh, and I'm really looking forward to just understanding you, your business, and your goals, and then obviously moving forward from there, man.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, great talking to you. I'll see you on Tuesday, and I'll also send, a few, like follow-up emails beforehand. So yeah.
Sounds good, man.
All
Thanks.
right, perfect. Have a great day.
You too, man.
See ya.
Hey,
Alright,
good
bro. What
shit,
are you
bro.
saying? What are you saying? What are you
Good
saying? Damn you on that.
shit.
Damn you on that. Damn you on that. Damn you on that. Damn you on that.
Good
Damn you on that.
shit,
Damn you on
bro.
that. Fucking Atlanta don't got nothing on me, bro. Fucking Atlanta don't got nothing on me, bro.